I recently had the great pleasure of going to France on a quick trip to go to Paris for half a day, and then I spent the majority of my time in Grasse for Grasse Perfume Week, which was quite the experience. And naturally, I brought back some fragrances to share with you, and I figured this could be a fun video where we just chat about some fragrances. I have a few samples I can smell through, but I mainly wanted to talk to you about my suggestions, or rather my commentary on shopping for fragrances in France in general, because I am not necessarily someone who shops by default, but if you're going to go shopping, shop in France because you can find some amazing items, and I figured let's just chit chat about that. If this is your first time on this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I love fragrances. I talk about them here every single weekday, Monday through Friday. I also publish additional content on TikTok and Instagram under the username ANECHKAFRAGRANCES. And if you're interested in fragrance history, I run a podcast. It's called The Fragrance Report. I launch a new episode of this podcast every single Wednesday on Spotify and on YouTube. And if you're like me and you tend to be someone who is rather methodical about purchasing fragrances, if you want to really have a lot of visibility into how much you're spending and what's in your collection, I would recommend downloading my fragrance collection log and expense tracker. It's available in my Stan store. So yes, like I said, I went to France. This is not my first time in France, but it was my first time in Grasse, which I'll get to in a bit. And in general, if you are looking for shopping in just like any kind of capacity, France is one of the best options. I think the French really know how to make things absolutely beautiful, and that makes for fantastic souvenirs whenever you're shopping for loved ones or for yourself. And I'm not even someone who goes to a destination with the sole kind of like motive of shopping. Usually I kind of like to be very practical, and I understand that a lot of times you can get things at home, and I'm not going to basically hoard items just because there's like a $10 difference between what I can get here and something abroad. So keep that in mind. But when I tell you, you can really get some amazing items, you can get some amazing souvenirs. I was shopping for people's birthdays. It was a great opportunity. So I want to kind of show you a little bit of that. And I've also been to like a few of the, I would say, like hyped kind of shopping experiences in Paris, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that as well. Number one, I mean, I didn't go this time, but Galeries Lafayette, I will tell you, this was my first time in Paris in June, July. It is absolute mayhem. If you're going to go to Galeries Lafayette, go when it's not like peak tourist season, and in my mind peak tourist season is like around the summertime. Go like some other time of the year. It's beautiful, obviously, when you go in, but you're not going to get like a super unique shopping experience. Like the architecture is beautiful, and I'd recommend going at least once, but everyone talks about it and everyone goes. Like, it's absolute mayhem and it's insane, and for me it was stressful. So like I happened to be in that area because I had to go to the Apple store to get something, and literally it was mayhem. So there's that. And also, like, there's these like other like TikTok like viral places. I know, like, I'll put the name on the screen. There's like this specific shop where you can get like this like custom like kind of a comb engraving. It's like a perfume shop. I didn't even attempt to go there because I heard it on the Google reviews. So many people were saying that like the line was like going out the door. And let me tell you, Paris, when it's hot, like there's no AC in so many places. It's really no joke. You're there in the crowds. Like, it's just not, like, I was not interested in going anywhere where there would be crowds. Which brings me, well, actually, yeah, segue. Also, Jovoy. I would recommend going to Jovoy at least once. Jovoy is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you to smell a lot of European brands that are really hard to try here in the States. Definitely recommend going to Jovoy. It is beautiful. I did not go this time. There are a lot of other small stores like Theo Cabanel, Parfum de Cita. They really focus on the customer experience, and they really have like these beautiful shops. Comptoir Sud Pacific, I've been to their shop as well. There's so many different options for perfume shopping in Paris. So if you're looking for that, you could definitely find some amazing options. And you can also get the tax refund. So I believe it's like a 16% tax refund if you spend over $100, which is relatively easy to do when it comes to perfume. I can't tell you if I did it correctly or not, but you can ask them. Like, I think I did it correctly. I haven't received my refund yet, but then again, I haven't really checked. Anyway, that's the whole thing. I went this time, I literally set time aside to go to probably one of my number one favorite places in Paris, and I kind of, like, I'm tempted to gatekeep this, but, like, I also want to genuinely, like, I want people to know about this brand and about this company because they truly are exceptional. Like, this was my second time being there. The very first time I went there, I think, yeah, the first time I went there, it was, well, yeah, my second time in Paris, and then my third time in Paris, I also went. I got myself a perfume. So let me backtrack. Aritzio Lrand, and I might do a perfume. I think I'll definitely do like a fragrance report podcast episode on Aritzio Lrand because they are exceptional. Like, the history behind the brand is fascinating. If you're a history nut, go. There's so much. Like, they have like these like vintage perfume bottles. To give you an example, like of like just, you know, rough overview of the brand. This was a brand that was around for centuries, and they had a lot of royal warrants, meaning they were creating perfumes for the Russian royal family, the English royals, the French royals. Like, they have been around for a really long time, and then they went out of business. And then some historians, or people that were just really interested in history, kind of like came across records of this brand, and they decided to revitalize it. So if you go to their store, and I'll insert some footage here, if you go to the store, you will see so much history. They have like these vintage perfumes. They have like these, like, you know, the whole thing is meant to look as if it's like kind of like a shopping experience in like the 1800s or like the turn of the century. It is beautiful. And they also do gift wrapping. Okay, so like, I already gave out two of the gifts that I bought, but they did gift wrapping for this perfume, which I bought, which I will show you in just a bit. And then I also got this gift as well, which I will not unwrap because it's not for me. But yeah, this is a wonderful perfume brand, and I decided, let me show you, I'm just going to open this now. I decided to get myself a perfume because they do have a discovery set available, and I'll put a photo on the screen. And I got that actually for a friend of mine. And I would recommend getting the discovery set, but this time I wanted to get something else, and I think my box got a little bit scratched because I was going all over France, I feel like, but it was a crazy trip. I decided to get this fragrance called Deja Vu, and I forget what this smells like because it's been like over a week. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. That is beautiful. And I believe like this was like around 150 euros off the top of my head. This was not expensive at all. And this is also still, like, you can also get this on Lucky Sun, by the way. Like, this is not just something you can get, like, just in Paris, but I wanted to get this in Paris for the experience. What was I gonna say? I forgot. But, yeah, this is just so beautiful. Like, it's, this is my first time getting it out. I have, like, my nails are drying, so I'm trying not to, like, dig into it too much. I'm just gonna, like, hold on. I'm just gonna take this apart and, like, grab the... You know what I really appreciate? I really appreciate that they have this foam and you can actually use this box for other things, because I have so many perfume boxes, like the foam is like basically like attached to the box, and then if I want to like use the box for something else, I literally have to take a knife and have to like have at it. Look at this. Yeah, so this has notes of like mint. It's like a very refreshing kind of beautiful fragrance. And this was the fragrance I wanted to get because I knew I could like wear this like around the summer. And like this would make me think of like my summer in France. And it's beautiful. Lovely. This is lovely. It's like a white, it's like, I think it's like a floral fragrance with like a refreshing mint. There's a bit of citrus. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this. So I was really happy to have this. Like, it smells so refreshing. So yeah, they do free gift wrapping. And they let you choose like the ribbon, like everything. Like, it's such a lovely service. They are truly wonderful. If you are in Paris or if you're planning to go to Aritzio Lrand. This is the Parisian experience. If we're going to go to Paris, and I can like recommend a whole bunch of other like Parisian things because like I've been to Paris like already 3 times. But like if you're going to go to Paris and you're a perfume lover, go to Aritzio Lrand. They are amazing. I ended up going to Grasse and I took the train there. I went there for Perfume Week. And I got a few things. and I'll kind of like smell through a few of these. I was like procrastinating on this video because I've just been like, I have not sorted through all my samples yet, but I kind of wanted to like go over like a few of the brands that were like particularly of note. I'm not going to go over everything because I don't think I'll be like able to. I don't have any notes for this video, so this is going to be like very organic. So in this video, we're literally just unboxing. We're like talking about fragrances. There were so many brands at Grasse Perfume Week, and the thing is, I've been to many perfume fragrance like conferences and things, like obviously Scent Explorer, Essence I went to like 2 years back, so like I've been to a lot, and or yeah, I think I've been to like more than the average, I guess, but like not like a ton, but like you know what I mean. What I really liked about this experience was they had a lot of brands there that were super new, just founded in the last year. And I think on this channel we talk a lot about new fragrances, and sometimes we have a conversation about how some fragrance brands or some fragrances end up seeming a little bit too repetitive, a little bit too artificial, like we wonder where's the artistry. Let me tell you, I am incredibly excited to see the creativity, the commitment, the passion, the innovation, okay? There are some amazing brands, and I was able to talk to so many founders. I was able to do a few recaps on Instagram. So yeah, like I still have to go through all the samples and like test them and try them and have my notes, but I just wanted to like use this video as like a way to like unbox some of these fragrances and share some of these brands with you. So the brand that I have in my hand, they actually gifted this travel size to me. They have, this is a brand called Hakoni Roten. Amazing girls, like wonderful girls. They have some really good fragrances for the summer. That's what I experienced. They had some really like bright and interesting fragrances, but I really would recommend their body sprays. So this is the travel spray of their body spray. This is Chaud Layered, and I believe this is inspired by like a Japanese onsen, but it's like a very citrusy take on that. So you guys know like I love onsen minerale. This is like really focused on the citruses. So if you want like a beautiful, zesty, sweet kind of like citrusy perfume, this is gorgeous. This is like very refreshing and lovely. And I believe the body sprays were like $50 or $60 US, and they were big. So if you're looking for like a good body spray, like they had like a bunch of these. I'll put the name on the screen of the brand so you can check it out. But yeah, I was definitely impressed. They had some amazing options. I also was so honored to finally meet Maya Nije in person, and I forgot to verify how to pronounce her last name, but I'll put it on the screen. She has had so many fragrances kind of like pop off on social media. She is someone who creates perfumes based off of her family's history, which was so exciting to learn. I believe she was raised in Sweden, but she has had roots in Gambia. So unfortunately, this photograph got bent when I was taking it back here to the States. But basically, she has all these fragrances, and she has like these family photos that are really important to her. And she creates these fragrances inspired by the family photos, which I think is amazing. My favorite one, and the one that I got a travel spray of, this was very kindly gifted by Maya, was Tropica. I was very impressed by this. So this has key notes of citrus, pineapple, Mediterranean fig, iris, coconut musk, ambergris, sandalwood, and cedarwood. So this is really fascinating because I think I remember telling her I don't usually like tropical fragrances. You guys know how picky I am when it comes to tropical perfumes, but this I really liked. It was my favorite, and there were so many other really interesting ones. Literally, and she also has something really interesting coming, which I'm so excited about. You guys will love it. I think it's coming in the fall. So I can't remember if she said I could be detailed about it or not, but oh, this is so beautiful. This is beautiful. It smells like a green tropical fruit. Like, I know it's kind of weird because like I'm looking at the key notes, I don't see mango, but I almost smell like a green tropical fruit. It's really intriguing, super photorealistic. The green note kind of like dies down a little bit. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. So again, great brand. I'm so excited to see what they have it coming, because you guys will love you guys will love what's in store for this brand. So yes, again, it was lovely to meet Maya. She's absolutely wonderful, and again, she's so passionate about what she does. All of so many of these people that I met, so passionate about what they do. So last but certainly not least, because I literally do not have much time left to film this video, is a brand that is incredibly new. And I feel like they will really be making waves shortly, because what this brand is doing is so intriguing and so interesting. And if you're interested in science, if you're interested in history, this is a really interesting brand to keep an eye out for. This is Alimra, and this is founded by Dr. Frida. I can't pronounce her last name. Dr. Frida Mikhail. So she, I'll put the name on the screen. She is absolutely brilliant. Like, she has a scientific background, and basically she also has a TED Talk, which I really need to watch. I definitely do need to watch it. I love a good TED Talk. But she essentially launched this brand inspired by the plants, like the rare plants that you can find on Mount Olympus. So this is a fragrance brand with a full collection of like many like different scents that have like this kind of Alimra accord, okay? And this is like the discovery set that she very kindly gifted to me. And I will tell you, because literally, like, I have to film another video before I have to dash out of here, my absolute favorite one was Achillea. It's like a resinous, beautiful green fragrance. Like, I'm treasuring my samples. It smells vegetal, it smells full body, it smells dark. And there's some other fragrances as well in this brand. I think I'll do a shorts on this. But this is so, like, this is so interesting. Yeah, like, it's dark and vegetal and like beautiful. Like, this is a really interesting brand. They are launching later this month, so I will be talking about them more, and I will be going through this entire collection in detail. Same thing with like a bunch of the other samples I got. Like, I could talk about this for ages, but I literally have to film another video before I have to dash out of my house. But yeah, so many interesting brands, so many interesting fragrances to talk about. Stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Let me know, are you excited about these brands? I will obviously be doing more videos on, like, not just these brands, on other brands I was really excited to discover and get to know. Also, if you're in Paris, go stop by Aritzio Lrand. They have amazing products, not just fragrances, a bunch of other things like scent related. But thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.